Prior to the home game against Charlton, Southampton Football Club fell silent to pay their respects to club president Ted Bates, who'd passed away a week earlier. He'd joined Saints in 1937, and in the intervening 66 years, he'd served in every role from player to president. More than anyone else, Ted Bates truly was Mr. Southampton. The goal rush finally came against Charlton. Just 6 minutes on the clock when Michael Svensson stabbed this one in. Saints' first Premiership goal in 371 minutes. Relief all round, and it wasn't a classic, but who cares when you haven't scored since the last week of October. Saints were hungry for goals, and that was just an appetiser. The linesman saw it go in, crossing the line at the first attempt, but Michael popped it back in anyway, just to make sure. This was the best Saints had played in weeks, with chances galore, and none better than this one-on-one which James Beattie surprisingly spurned on 37 minutes. He really should have done better. But just before the half, Southampton doubled their advantage. Hard-running Beattie providing this time. Killer and Ormerod applying the finish. Threat for England, perhaps. Sven-Göran Eriksson may have been checking out Southampton's strikers. And again, he maybe just wanted to see a good match. Either way, he was getting what he wanted. As the second half began, Sven was forced to look at a midfield prospect. Charlton's Scott Parker grabbing everyone's attention with that one. The tables had turned. Now it was the Londoners pouring it on. And just in case anyone thought Parker had got lucky with the first one, well, what about this for an equaliser? Are you watching, Mr. Eriksson? Sven certainly was watching. So too was a Mr. Abramovich at Chelsea. Saints were on the ropes as Charlton pressed on. Beaten twice, Niemi then had his fingertips stung by a rasping shot from Paolo Di Canio. But the storm passed and it looked like both sides would have to settle for a point until 4 minutes from time, a typical poacher's goal won it for Southampton. Killer and Ormerod quickest off the mark. No question of offside. Brett's double helping Saints to 8th place in the table, following a 5-goal thriller.